back to my channel, a channel where we go on a journey to discover learning tips. So, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, like, and share. Today, we're also going to be going on a journey to discover some learning obstacles. In learning, there are so many obstacles that students face. And so today, we're going to know these obstacles. We're going to be able to identify them so that we can tackle them. Learning is a multifaceted process which can be influenced by various factors. However, with the right mindset and strategies, you can be able to overcome these learning obstacles and also achieve your academic goals. Without further ado, let's dive right into it. Before you can tackle a problem, you need to know what that problem is. Or do I say, before you can provide a solution to a problem, you need to be able to identify what the problem is before you can provide a solid solution. And so today, before we talk about practical solutions to overcome study obstacles, we need to know what these obstacles are. So we're going to point out these obstacles one after the other. Don't forget, learning is a multifaceted process that can be influenced by various factors, which means that we have various study obstacles. So the first on our list we're going to talk about is lack of motivation. Lack of motivation is when you probably do not have interest or you have disinterest in studying. Not only that, you lack clear goals. That is lack of motivation. The second one we want to talk about is poor time management. Poor time management can be as a result of distraction, can be as a result of procrastination, can also be as a result of inadequate scheduling. Now, when you keep postponing what you're supposed to do at a particular time, okay, so you're supposed to read for 8 o'clock, you move the time to 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock is here, and then you move the time again to another time that you feel is convenient for you. That is procrastination. When you keep doing that, it will lead to poor time management. Another one is distractions. Distraction can come in so many forms. And so, when you are being distracted by so many things around you, it will lead to poor time management. What about inadequate scheduling? You scheduled your time, but you do not schedule it properly in a way that will allow you study. Then it will lead you to poor time management. The third one we're going to talk about is insufficient resources. Insufficient resources is when you have limited access to quality materials for study, or let's say technology, as well as support. Fourth one is learning difficulty, or let's say learning disability. So many people have learning difficulties, or you can say learning disorder, or cognitive challenges, which could be difficulty with their memory, difficulty with their attention, difficulty in the way they process things, that is processing speed, as well as the way they process their language. This can be associated with learning disabilities or learning difficulties. The fifth one we want to talk about is language barrier. Language barrier, simply put, is when you are finding it difficult to understand the language in which your study material is being written. Another one, which is the sixth one, is fear of failure. Fear of failure comes with anxiety. Fear of failure comes with self-doubt. Fear of failure also comes with fear of not meeting your expectations. These are things you would face in studying. They are called study obstacles. Next one, which is the seventh one, is lack of support. Lack of support happens when you have no adequate guidance, no one to guide you or mentor you or even support you. This could make you lose interest in studying because you do not have someone to guide you, no encouragement from someone at all. Next we have, which is the eighth one, is health issues. Sometimes our physical or mental health, when it is being messed with, drains our energy, and so when your mental health is being dealt with, trust me, you'll find it difficult to study properly. The ninth one we want to talk about is distractions. Distractions can come in different forms. It could be from the social media, it could be from our technology, it could also be from the environment. When you try to study in a poor environment, an environment where you have too much noise or you have so many things that could make you lose focus, then trust me, you'll be having so many distractions and then you will not be able to concentrate on your study. Another one is prior knowledge gaps. This is when you are missing the foundational knowledge or skills. Take for instance, you want to solve a problem that has to do with board mass and you do not know all these things that come about to make board mass. You do not know what bracket is, you do not know what addition, subtraction, and the likes are, and you are given this question to solve. The truth is, when you try it once or twice and you do not get it, you would completely lose interest. Why? The reason is because you do not have the basic knowledge of that problem you want to solve, or you do not have the foundational knowledge of the problem you want to solve. Many of us do well while studying. We study very well. But once we hear there is a test or there is an examination, we start to have this thing we call anxiety. And then at that moment in time, everything we have studied or learned will just go off. This is not because we don't know what we have read. It is simply because we have anxiety. And that is why the 11th thing we want to talk about is assessment anxiety. When you fear having a test or you have the fear of writing an examination, having an assessment, this could also be a form of learning obstacle. The 12th one we want to talk about is self-doubt. Self-doubt can make you lose confidence in yourself. The last one on our list today is burnout. This is when you are physically exhausted, you are mentally exhausted, as well as emotionally exhausted. When you have any of these three, or these three things combined together, and you need to look for a way to overcome them so that your learning process, even with all of these learning obstacles, can go smoothly. So friends, today we have been able to see that learning is a multifaceted process that comes with various factors. And we have been able to see these things that we call obstacles in learning, from lack of motivation to distractions to learning difficulties to insufficient resources to poor time management and so on. We've been able to see all of these things and how it affects us. Now that we've been able to identify these learning obstacles, we will now be able to overcome them. Because without identifying them, you will not know what you want to overcome. Now we've been able to identify them. The next thing to do is to overcome them. So in our next video, we're going to explain how to overcome these learning obstacles. Stay tuned. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you in my next video, and thanks for watching.